corner where history and enterprise intersect in Grand Island, you'll find George and Marla Barton-Back. For the couple, who are chairing the Stir Museum Foundation's 2021 annual fund drive, pioneering possibilities could be a family motto. The family business began in 1880, when George's great-grandfather, Henry J. Barton-Back, saw an opportunity downtown.
And so he went and told his dad, George, that the pharmacist was selling out of his paint products. And so George went down and struck a deal with him, and that's where the paint store started.
The Barton-Backs had hit on a formula for success: recognize a need, seize the opportunity, and adapt to meet it. Within 3 years, they'd set their sights much higher than simply paint.
So during a fairly short span of time, they decided to not only be a paint store, where they sold paint and glass and wallpaper, but they also built a building that would accommodate an opera house.
The Barton-Backs realized that having a thriving community required more than shops and homes. It required culture and beautification.
We saw the need for more interior design products, so we kind of evolved there. And that's kind of where the gallery came from too. My dad started doing some picture framing, and then later on I got more into the limited edition prints and different art.
Just as the Barton-Backs were pioneers in business and culture, they were early adopters of Stir Museum too, from driving kids on field trips to supporting local artists.
We were always involved pretty much every year with the Wings Over the Platte, and just a couple years ago we were the art judges, and that was really tough to do. I mean, there's just so many talented artists.
The Barton-Back family has invested in our community for over 100 years. They've also evolved and innovated and provided community support, not only monetarily, but also through countless volunteer hours. As their business has evolved, so too has their philanthropy.
When the Barton-Backs closed their retail location 2 years ago, they opened their doors to Stir Museum and donated historical items, such as architectural pieces and documents from the store and opera house.
The flag was probably the biggest and best thing. That we found an 1876 flag down in the safe that was down in the basement.
Bart and Marla Barton-Back have provided a vast array of artifacts, whether the Barton-Back building or the Barton-Back flag. We have a number of just tremendous pieces that really tell the Grand Island story. They understand how important it is to preserve and protect that history.
Well, I think the Stir Museum is a wonderful resource for the history to go to. I mean, you know that it's like a bottle you fill up with all kinds of information, but you can always get it back out.
Preservation remains a vital aspect of the mission of Stir Museum. To properly care for the irreplaceable historic artifacts and to create unique, immersive, educational and cultural experiences Stir provides. The Stir Museum Foundation is asking for your support in reaching its $160,000 goal.
The foundation looks for new and meaningful ways to support the museum and to provide opportunity and funding for infrastructure updates, and also to preserve and protect our collection.
To learn more about pioneering possibilities and how to give, go to stirmuseum.org/support or call 308-385-5316.